When we think about gender equality, our focus often falls on workplaces, politics, or education. However, one of the most potent and intimate settings for foster gender equality is our in relationships because it resonates with me the most. Relationships are deeply personal and language plays central role in how we connect, understand, and grow with one another. What stood out is how gender roles, shaped from early childhood, influence not just communication but also power dynamics and equality within this relationship. So, what made me think that differently was realizing how early childhood shapes our language habits. In the research by Deborah Tanin, it highlights that men and women often develop contrasting communication style. For example, women may seek connection in understanding through conversations, while men might focus on status or solutions. This difference isn't about superiority, it's about social conditioning that begins when boys and girls play separately and learn distinct ways to interact. For me, this opened my eyes to the subtle way we carry these habits into our childhood. How often do we misinterpret silence, dominance, or emotional expression in our partners, friends, or family? It's simply because of these learned differences. It made me reconsider how equality in a relationship isn't just about shared responsibilities, but also about how we communicate. The most important lesson is that relationships are an ideal starting point for fostering gender equality. Researchers like Bonnie McLeany remind us that language can reflect power. Who gets the last word in arguments? Whose emotions are dismissed or validated? Addressing this small but significant pattern is crucial for balanced relationships. Equality means sharing not only tasks but also conversations, feelings, and respect for each other's voices. I now understand that healthy equal relationship require unlearning gendered habit, like encouraging women to speak up and creating spaces for men to be emotionally vulnerable. These changes start with recognizing these patterns and consciously working toward mutual understanding.